They call him Vendetta Boss, a man cloaked in mystery, with bleached skin, platinum dreadlocks, and fake eyeball tattoos that had Jamaica talking. A genius marketer, a lyrical assassin, a global bridge between tradition and modernity. This is Alkaline, born Earlan Bartley, an enigma who emerged from Kingston's youth culture to become dancehall's most unconventional icon. By age 30, he'd amassed over $5 million in net worth, firmly stamping his territory both on charts and in brand deals. He's made history with his album New Level Unlocked, carried the global anthem Pretty Girl Team, debuted on Billboard, launched the notorious New Rules Festival, partnered with Givenchy, and headlined stages from Jamaica to Wembley Arena. But behind the lights, there's a story of a man who bleached his skin to disrupt norms, pretended to tattoo his eyes, and lives life on his own terms, intense, guarded, and only ever himself. Kindly subscribe and buckle in. This is Alkaline, the hardest core dancehall star you think you know, but don't know fully. Early life and the making of a vision. Born December 19th, 1993, at Kingston's Victoria Jubilee Hospital, Earlan Bartley was a quiet kid from urban Kingston, raised amidst grit and creativity. He attended Arden High and later UWI Mona, studying media and communications. But while classmates studied theory, Bartley was scribbling lyrics, sneaking into studios, and hustling through local tracks like Proof, Me Love Woman, and Missing You, evidence of a young artist forging his own path. By 2013, he dropped the alias Alkaline, the Vendetta Boss, and opened fire with singles 123, Move Mountains, Brook Out, and collabs like Only Ting Me Want, with Spice. His sound was raw, his presence magnetic, from Kingston's youth block to the global stage in record time. He brought a raw sound, healthy dose of swagger, and a controversy-ready image that would demand attention. The publicity stunt that shook Jamaica. Nothing defined Alkaline like his extreme image. Bleached skin and blonde dreadlocks weren't API, they were choices. He claimed to have tattooed his eyeballs, convincing fans he had corneal tattoos. The result? Frenzied attention, imitators, debates about identity and boundaries of body art. He kept the charade until 2016. Behind the scenes, he was wearing black contacts, maintaining mystique, until he exploded on the scene with New Level Unlocked. The number 2016 became his mantra, time-limited swagger. He gave himself until then to make his music speak louder than his image. Spoiler: on March 25, 2016, he did just that. He released New Level Unlocked, grabbed the #1 spot on Billboard reggae albums, the first dancehall album to do so in 5 years. Controversies. Beneath the public persona, Alkaline is a strategist who keeps personal life hidden. Bleaching. He bleached his skin early in career, but stopped around 2017, citing artistry and identity over trend. Eye stunt. Contacts masquerading as tattooed eyeballs, an alpha-level publicity play maintained for 3 years before he revealed the truth. The Kartel feud, war of words. Let's talk battle lines. Since 2014, Alkaline and Vybz Kartel have feuded, clashing over influence, credit, and bravado. 2014, leaked voice notes suggest Alkaline planned to be revenue-driven, to topple Kartel's legacy. Kartel responded with slut-shaming voicemails, calling him Blind Boy. Alkaline replied via track accomplishment and not a clone, asserting independence from being labeled a Kartel copy. Hello Vybz 2024. Alkaline publicly dissed Kartel at summer stage, vowing to set new standards. Yet Kartel has tempered his tone, sometimes calling Alkaline cool, just not a fan, and admitting Alkaline followed Kartel's image. Both know their feud fuels dancehall's pageantry, the Billboard storm and streams. By 2016, Alkaline was more than an eyebrow-raising image. He had the credentials. New Level Unlocked debuted #1 on Billboard Reggae Albums. Named a Billboard Top 10 Reggae Album of 2016. In 2021, Top Prize dropped on May 14th, again debuting #2 on Reggae Albums, plus #19 on Heat Seekers, and #56 on Top Current Album Sales, landing him at #37 Billboard Emerging Artists. Streaming. He's behind the numbers nobody mentions. 490 million plus YouTube views, 585,000 plus Instagram followers, years of touring. Current estimates put his net worth between $500,000 to $1 million and annual income near $300,000 plus. Personal life, lovers and secrecy. If there's one area Alkaline never opens to, it's relationships. No confirmed public partners. Keeps romances strictly offline. No paternity, no gossip headlines. Focused on music, business, and self-discipline. He once said, "I'm calm, focused, not chasing headlines or relationships. Net worth, influence, and legacy." Today, Alkaline's empire balances on albums, 2 studio LPs, New Level Unlocked, Top Prize, 6+ EPs, mixtapes. Festivals, owns New Rules. Brand income, fashion gigs with Givenchy. Streaming, millions of YouTube views and Spotify listeners. Tours, international datebook. His 2025 net worth is estimated to be over $5 million. Annual earnings around $1 million. YouTube alone brings over 490 million video views, and Instagram has 585,000 plus followers. Debut on Billboard and Digital Supremacy. In 2016, New Level Unlocked debuted at #1 on Billboard's Reggae Albums chart, the first dancehall album to do so in nearly 5 years. It was also named one of Billboard's top 10 reggae albums of that year. That album featured hits like Champion Boy, City, and One More Time, defining the era and reshaping dancehall. By 2021, his second album, Top Prize, was announced and dropped May 14th, propelled by his acoustic, fine-tuned performance on Audio Mac, the first hardcore dancehall artist ever. Top Prize debuted at #2 on Billboard Reggae, #19 on Heat Seekers, #56 on Top Current Album Sales, and earned him a #37 Emerging Artist plaque. The New Rules Festival, his global takeover. Alkaline didn't just drop albums, he built an empire. In March 2017, he launched New Rules Festival in Kingston, with artists like Mavado, Shaggy, Tarrus Riley, etc., calling it one of dancehall's greatest shows ever. He returned to Sumfest in July 2017, made TV appearances on Fox 5 NY in August 2018, then took New Rules to Queens, New York. He headlined Miami's iteration in March 2022, back to Kingston in July 2022, and London's Wembley Arena in April 2025. The 2025 Wembley show cemented his UK presence. He brought emerging acts like WSTRN and became a British regular. Brand collabs and fashion domination. Music was only part of the picture. In January 2023, he became the face of Givenchy SS 2023 men's campaign, shot by Matthew M. Williams. On December 9, 2022, he dropped the Ripple EFFX EP, later winning EP of the Year at Caribbean Music Awards in August 2023. He also received a citation from Massachusetts State Senate in Boston, March 2025, officially recognized in appreciation of his culture contributions. Why it all matters. He proves that in a world of hype, curated silence can be louder. Alkaline used spectacle to grab attention, but built substance to retain it. He built brands, new rules, Givenchy, streaming hits, festival empire. Gave back, humility under controversy. Defended independence, even with heavyweights. Keeps wealthy profile discreet, yet sophisticated. Net outcome, he's now a blueprint, a reflection of dancehall's present, poised to shape its future. The Alkaline equation. So, who exactly is Alkaline? He's not a social media attention seeker or gossip fodder. He's a man with strategy, a dancer in controversy, an architect of movement. From contacts, bleaching, and a breakout debut to global brand synergy, $1 million net worth, and secret romantic choices, Alkaline has built an empire grounded in power, mystique, and control. In a world of noise, he stands silent, but heard. Is he the future? Absolutely. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because with Alkaline, the quietest move often causes the loudest impact.